One?
He's not mine. I'm just far away there.
Oh, okay. The third day is the hardest day. Don't you really anymore? Cause when life looks like this, there is danger at your door. Will you come with me? Let me know you're mine. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Like, really, that there's a place called Kilwins up the street that it's $9 for a shake. That's so expensive for a shake, but it's better than $11, $12. Like, dude, Ben and Jerry's, you get one scoop, like a little scoop on top of a cone for $9. And I was thinking I just want a shake. And there's this store over here that the Lofts at Woolworths, which is full of awesome art and it's beautiful. And I'm kicked out of there because they just don't like that I'm like a dirty street guy. So it sucks because they got like $7 shakes. But I am kicked out of there because they don't like that I look like a street guy. It doesn't count because I do have a house, But people instantly see part of the reason that I go for this whole outlook, and you were asking why I go without my shoes. I love going without my shoes, first off. I've always hated wearing shoes ever since I was a little kid. And people are more apt to be more genuine with you if they think you're like just like nobody, like you're just a garbage man, like they'll be nasty and mean because they think that you have no way to get them in any kind of trouble, you know what I'm saying? Like they can treat you any way they want. Now they don't realize that some people are just. My shirt's just. This is actually the shirt I used to stain. I used to stain porches in, so it looks really dirty. But it's like my super old shirt that I love from one of my friends, and so everybody's like, "Oh, you look so dirty." Everything I'm wearing is clean. It just looks dirty because I used it to paint in and things like that. And I had a shower at 9 o'clock this morning. So if someone assumes they make an ass out of you and me, right? Well, they're assuming from the looks that I'm on the street. That's a bad thing because if you just came and talked to me, I'll always tell you the truth. There's a guy around the corner that holds a sign. He says that he's homeless. The guy is not homeless, so I really have a lot of. I don't like it. There's no reason to lie to people. You can be honest, and people will have a chance to be kind. And it isn't tainted. Is he adorable or what? Is my cat adorable? If my cat's adorable, tap your phone. And if you guys want to help, our Cash App is at the top right there. Is Denise Hernandez. And it stripes his mom. So if you guys do want to donate, that's the best way. It helped me get my shake, which would be awesome. Hey, is he in there? Will, is he in there? The manager, is he in there right now? Direct delivery system. You just got to get a little bit on your tongue so you can taste how amazing it is. And then you just gobble it down as fast as you can. And look, it's got cream on top of it. Go to Ben & Jerry's. The people that own the Ben & Jerry's here are the best people. And they really care about all the people around here on the street and off the street. And they care about the city here. So if you come to Asheville, tell them you heard about it on the Asheville Cat Guy. Then they'll start liking me too. And they'll want me to hang out more often. They give me more ice creams. Maybe I can get free ice creams all the time. I hope you guys are wherever you're at are having a good day, and I hope you got a big ice cream and a kitty on your shoulder so that you can be happy. Because even though my life's kind of hard, I am happy because I do have a kitty that loves me. And we get to hang out together every day. We'll go downtown and people see us. Yeah, I told you I was what I was gonna do. I try to be real honest about stuff. Sure. What I grew up with, that's shameful. They put me on testosterone replacement treatment. I wonder if I'm going to start working out all the time and get big muscles. Maybe I should start my fitness journey. Like, we must increase our bus. We must increase our bus. Right? High push. We must increase our tush. No. Telling you what, that's expensive to be gone in 5 minutes. I should have been able to share this with my youngest child and his grandchildren. The way this stuff's starting to cost money, that should be a legacy ice cream, you know? It's fixing to rain. It's been fixing to rain all day, though. I don't know if it's actually going to rain. I looked at the forecast, and it was all like 30s and 40%. If it does rain, that just means the meteorologist got lucky. It's not like it was skill. They're like, it might rain or it might not. Our meteorologists are the best. We got every little.
Learn more at
every
wellsfargo.com/business. Please apply. Wells Fargo Bank and member FDIC.
Heck yeah, Ben and Jerry's. Here comes one of our local defense attorneys. Local defense attorney.
How you doing?
Got a court case this late?
I did have a court. Well, it's over.
Nice. Now it just started tiring. Well, then I'm sure it's coming this way. It rained in Lenore. Oh, check that out. I love this. So these are all North Carolina people. You guys, we really got to say something. There's no way that they're not going to help us fix this place up. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's 8 months later. Mo still looks the same. Half those places, there's still train cars sticking out of our river down there. Like this, is it just going to stay this way for the rest of the time we live, like, in North Carolina? Because I'm going to die here. I plan on it. I plan on dying in these mountains. So, is it going to look like that for the rest of the time I live here? I guess I'm going to have to accept that, huh? It's okay, because I knew this place was ghetto in the first place, but it got a lot more ghetto when 6,000 bodies just disappeared into our river and we just ignore that it happened. Like, no biggie. Just 6,000 bodies missing. Well, that's okay, because Astro will find a way. Well, you know what? We were already struggling before the hurricane, so let's put that out there. I don't want anybody to think anything's different for us before or after the hurricane. We never had anything in the first place. But when the hurricane happened, the trees pierced our house, landed all on our roof. For the first 3 days of the hurricane, I didn't even have a flashlight. I had a lighter, and that's how I got around in my house. My neighbor realized I didn't have a flashlight, gave me a couple candles and like a little string of lights. It was real hard. Our neighbors and all band together, but I've always had nothing. So struggling is just like what my normal everyday was. For the hurricane to happen, and go, I don't even carry change anymore. I only have a card. Well, everybody that said that, that couple of days after the hurricane, had no money. They were struggling. They had nothing because if you had a card, you couldn't spend money. You had no money. Cash was the only. Cash was king. And I thought maybe people would learn lessons from that. And I saw all these rich people down here in our town going and hanging out in front of the library because they wanted Wi-Fi. That was the only place that had. If you've ever been struggling in this town, the only place that you have free Wi-Fi is the library, and you have to know that the password is read more. It was crazy. I definitely was. I was definitely very vocal about it to the people that were out there. I was like, look at you, like there's people struggling, there's people going through hell, and you guys are down here, all you care about is checking your wallets. And I kept hoping that they would change how people treat people, but it didn't. It didn't. For a couple of weeks, some of the local people started to act like they used to, like it was real Asheville again, but that changed. There used to be people that would come out here and make sure you had a jacket. People would make sure you ate today, but that doesn't happen anymore. People here now, they act like it's a pain in the ass to help people on the streets around here. They just walk by. I see it all the time. You know, me and my kitty sit there, and I'm kind of like my own constant social experiment. And I like to know the temperature of what's going on in our country. And when people will walk by a guy who's done nothing wrong, I'm usually smiling with my kitty. And you walk by and you won't even offer them 50 cents or a cheeseburger. And it shows me what's happening here in America. That people have become like, they're not empathetic anymore. They don't understand that you could be struggling tomorrow. Tomorrow you could be without a home. You could lose your family. Your wife might leave you and it might break your soul. Like that's what happened to me 12 and a half years ago. She left me and it broke my soul. And I never tried to get with anybody else since then. I haven't really been trying anything like that because I don't want to have my heart broken ever again. So I haven't. And so it's been a lot of years that I just hang out, and now I found a kitty that needed my help, so then I've been helping the kitties and stuff. So that's, if you can't help a guy that's heartbroken on a corner taking care of a street cat, well, what kind of guy that's heartbroken on a corner taking care of a street cat, well, what kind of person are you? You know, off the kindness of others, and I feel like that's what God must want for some of us, and that's what I do,
All right, I'll be right back.
Whoa.
No, I'm gonna be like right back.
All right.
Yeah.
You could do it right there. Like right there. You're not gonna do nothing to you. You look like a grown man. I walk down the street, just walk down the street and do it. Come back. I'll see you, buddy. You're all right. Come back. Just bring me my lighter back.
All right.
Hello. These hilarious little skater kids want to borrow my lighter. I'm not stupid. I know what them little skater kids are up to. I'm not stupid. But yeah, part of me wants to believe that people have good, kind hearts, inside. And I do. Like what? Oh shit, he came with me. But you know, there's always gotta be some nice old hippie stoner dude for the skater kids. Be like, can I borrow your lighter? Yeah, you can borrow my lighter, hippie stoner kid. You better bring it back though, because if I gotta hunt you down, it'll be 3 months. But I'm gonna remember my lighter. Motherfucker, 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 noise, 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 noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. That jungle love. Hey, little man, put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't flow, then you owe. That jungle love. Owe. That jungle love. Owe. But yeah, if you guys want to help us, our PayPal is Asheville Cat Guy. We're taking $100 bills and $500 bills and $1,000 bills. Yeah. Nice, thank you. I love you, Rainbow. Is that Rainbow? I love you, Rainbow. Thank you, Louise. You're amazing. You always do anyways, though. You're just like part of our family. You are part of our family, and you are amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, you see, Skater Kid came back with my lighter. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Because kids are good. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Oh, thank you for the hearts. You guys are amazing. You know, this week we made $38 off of our gifts from last week. So if we keep getting gifts, maybe next week it'll be like twice that. Because we made $5 this morning on our gifting. Because I think somebody sent a thank you for the roses. I think somebody sent a galaxies or something. Because I saw one that said galaxy, and I was like, dude, thank you so much for the roses. And those galaxies, they add up quick. That's why that one girl, she'd be like, oh, if I bounce up and down, you bicycles. You're amazing. There are some kind people, and that's part of why I love our TikTok like family in here, because there's seriously kind people that care about us, you know. And I can sit here and have, oh, what's that? It's adorable, Mr. Freckles. That was really cool. It's called Puppy Kisses. That was adorable. I love the graphics of the gifts. The gifts are so cute. Okay, so Mr. Freckles, Dad has to get. I need to go get a scooter, and I'll scoot through town. Have a great one, brother. I'll scoot through town with my cat on my shoulder. You like the bow tie? My friend found it in the street and brought it, and so I put it on Mr. Freckles. I need to get him a little collar that says Mr. Freckles and then has my address on it, so just in case something happens and he gets lost, then they know where he goes to. It's perfect for him. I couldn't tell, but I guess you guys can see it. How adorable. His name is Mr. His name is Mr. Freckles. He's the best kitty ever. That's why he has to have his collar, because he's very official. He's a very official kitty. Some kitties are super official, like Mr. Freckles. He's a good boy. He's my favorite kitty buddy. Mr. Freckles is a dapper kitty, says Genevieve. Mr. Freckles. Do I know a girl around named Alice? Huh. Jim Alice? Huh. Do you acknowledge your gifts? Yes. I think so. I don't know what you mean by that. Yes, I try to. Thank you so much for helping us. I don't always see the gifts. Or like if it's sent to PayPal, I try to send thank yous on those, but it all depends. Thank you so much, though. If you send me a message, I usually notice those, and I do try to say thank you. I just don't ever, like you're saying, I don't really notice them. She's around there somewhere. Her name's Alice, huh? I'm sure I'll probably run into an Alice, because a hookah smoking caterpillar told me that he met some girl named Alice. There was this rabbit running by. He had a watch and a hookah smoking caterpillar. Can't do anything at all. Go as Alice. Tell her to call her mom. Alice, call your mom! Alright, I told her. And the street laughed at that. I hope we run into Miss Alice. What does she look like? Does she have green hair and tattoos? Because she's going to fit right in around here. Like that hoary yellow hair and green, gutter slut green and hoary yellow. That's definitely the colors of hair around here. But thank you for the gifts. Tell her to call her mom, Becky Brown. Well, I'll try to tell her, Miss Becky.
They're always out in force over there.
Yeah, they're always just.
They're not bad. They're not trying to mess with us. They don't mess with us ever. They might mess with you, though, if you're doing some illegal stuff, huh, Mr. Freckles? People are afraid of the police. I realize you're only afraid of the police if you're doing something illegal. You know? There's no reason to be afraid of them because they're not doing anything. They're just sitting over there waiting for you to do something stupid. Don't do anything stupid, you won't get in trouble. What time is it, Mr. Freckles? Uh-oh. We'll be back, you guys. Uh-oh. We'll be back, you guys. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses.